one of the things that you're reading your book, which is beautiful, by the way, the photos and everything, but I want to get to that. One of the things that it made me realize, uh, I guess differently than just a regular biography or autobiography, is that Elton John is in all our lives. He's like a ubiquitous. He's just he's always been there, and he's always doing something. It's different than listening like listening to the Beatles, because the Beatles had their period of time, but Elton John has had this this long career. He's always been there for me. I remember him being in my house when I was a kid, little, and up until now, and I've always listened to his music. But seeing this and the way you broke it up made me realize just how long and just long his career has been. Do you personally have a favorite era of Elton John, assuming you're a fan?
Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, I guess that would have to be the 70s because that was when those are the records that I listened to the most.
Mhm.
Um, I was a huge fan of Crocodile Rock, which it was funny to learn that
Mm,
he's not so crazy about that song.
yeah.
Um, and Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That would be my favorite album because that was the one I listened to the most at the school talent show. There was one bit where four girls got together and danced interpretive dance to Funeral for a Friend, which of course would be a good one because it's mostly instrumental. Well, all instrumental. So
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that, still seeing that in well, it wasn't the gym, it was the cafeteria because that's where the stage was. Uh, but yeah, as you say, it was so much a part of, if you grew up in the 70s anyway, he was so much a part of your life, whether you liked him or not, because
Yeah.
he was always on the radio. As soon as he broke through in America, all those songs were on the radio for really the rest of the decade. Um, it was it was one of those times when you didn't really need to own the records because they were always being played
Mm.
somewhere. It especially, well, I can imagine, well, I wasn't in college at that time, but I can imagine it would be, you could probably walk across a college campus and hear them coming out of dorm room windows and stuff. It was, yeah, ubiquitous.
Yeah.
And he would always be in the paper for the outrageous costumes, like the baseball suit he wore at the Dodger Stadium game, which, oh, that must be my favorite outfit. It just looks great. And he looks great in it. Plus he just always seemed like he was having such a good time.
Yeah.